right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What in the world is going on? What? Good morning. Why is this not? Is it working? What in the world? Hey, Sam. Can you hear me? I'm not sure that this thing is working correctly. Just tell me if you can hear me. Okay. I guess it is working right. Imagine that. Christian, how are you? It's one of them mornings. I figured I'd put an open chat so that y'all have somewhere to chit chat. Since nobody's going live, nobody's went. I don't think anybody's went live for a couple of days. No, I take that back. I think Stella went live yesterday. Not much here, just crappy weather. Had so much planned for today and woke up and it's storming and raining and yep, well, there went my plans. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know the battles are difficult, staying away from the negativity and all, but maybe we can have a positive day. Three people. It takes a little bit. Sam, what are you doing? Is that the real Sam or is that a troll thing? Y'all got so many troll names going around, you can't tell who's who. Not good at all. It is Sam. It is Sammy boy. Where you at nowadays? In California still, right? No? I think you come out of California, didn't you? I don't know. Must be Black Friday. Well, I mean, uh, this is probably the worst part of my camper that I'm building, but I guess I can take that off of there for a minute. Howdy. There you go. I didn't do my hair. Don't look right. Oh, I'm not sitting there looking at myself. I'm trying to hustle these new puppies. What do you mean trying to hustle them? Catching up to you. How is that catching up to you? I'm not that big. Puppies buy one, get one. Uh, the camera on the laptop's it's got a got a wide angle on it. It's the camera's fault. You ditched your old dog, got 2 puppies. That can't be Sam. Said he never knew or met Adobe and only watch a minute of Goonie videos. Oh, now I look. I ain't got nothing against Mad Mac. Nothing whatsoever. I actually like the dude. He's pretty cool, man. He's got some stories now. You got to watch it. But as far as what you just said, if that's what he is actually saying, he ain't watched but a minute or two. Goonies, he is so full of shit. It's unfreaking real. That he used he used to be in quite a bit of the streams back then. Matter of fact, I just seen a video the other day with him and Mike sitting in the cab of the truck, broke down somewhere or something. Nah, you can't say that. His eyes are wipers. Yeah, I think y'all too hard on that guy though. You know, I mean, think about it. The cancer thing is what I'm talking about. I think you're a little too hard on him because I mean I had heard the cancer thing too, and quite frankly, personally, I don't have any reason not to believe him. Man, y'all look at it weird. I don't know. Y'all go to badgering at him and think of it like this: if he's telling the truth, why in the world would you want to badger at somebody that's battling cancer? I mean, that's something everybody dreads. Nobody wants to hear about cancer and stuff. And let's say he is lying about it. If he is lying about it, that's a cry for help. You know, I mean, he's probably in his own head too much, and it's literally a cry for help. I mean, so either which way is it's we can't handle it by badgering at him. That's not helpful. Woo! That wind's kicking. Damn. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh guys. Oh my goodness. Windows are shattered and everything. Golly. Uh oh. Tarp came off the top. Oh no. Hey y'all sit there and talk. I'll come back and catch up with the tarp in a minute. I gotta see what just happened. Oh man. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh shit. That was in the way. I think this barrier here moved too because this looks like it's leaking worse. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Well, it looks like the wind's trying to take my roof away. Days like this, I think you'd be better off just renting an apartment in town. Oh, all right. Let's see. What did I miss? Um, didn't sound good. No, it wasn't good. We got it all done up redneck style. We got tires and stuff up on top of the roof holding the tarps down. We blew the tires, a metal frame, all kinds of stuff off of the roof, and blew my tarp loose. So when the wind settles out, looks like I get to go and tackle that. Sorrow was going to be next. A couple after stowaway. No, I don't think that's going to happen, Rodney. That Joyce ain't. He's not that way, and I don't think Mad Mac is. Maybe, I don't know. There's Mad Mac. How are you? See, they done talked you up talking about you, huh? False information. Yep. I'm so tired of explaining myself. Mad Mac, you ain't got to explain yourself at all, dude. Stop explaining yourself, man. It's YouTube. Bunch of assholes that want to pick and prod. The least they know about your personal business, unless they mess with you, aggravate you. Sorry, buddy. I don't mean to be that harsh, but that's something you need to know. Took me a little while to figure that one out. I let everybody get to me for the longest, and now I don't let them get to me at all. I don't care. They ain't gotta live my life, so why let their little words bother you? That's my advice to you, buddy. Don't let them bother you. Just like I was telling them earlier, they mess with you about the cancer thing. I remember you saying something to me about the cancer thing. I have no reason to not believe you, but if you're telling the truth, then that's a that's a shitty situation for anybody. If you're not telling the truth, then that's a cry for help. Either way, people aren't handling that one the right way at all. Just going and badgering at you is not helping none. You know, nobody knows the truth but you, and you're the one that has to deal with it. You're the one that has to live with it. So let you live with the truth, and don't worry about what people on YouTube say. People are just discussing. Not really attacks. See? They had the bigger machine, and the machine was older. So maybe the older machine were 350 Apologize is different. Anyway, yeah, like I said, don't let them bother you. Don't let them get to you. Oh, man. I was hoping some people would jump in and chit chat. Look now, that daggum tarp's got. I can't believe that. When did y'all? I don't know. Those would be the same my video when I showed what I did to the front of the trailer, where I put all of the windows up there as like a window walls for a porch. Uh, yeah, that wind gust. That's why it jumped up and took off. It literally it busted about three of my windows. Yeah, it tore it up. Oh, good news. It's going to cost me about 75, about $80 altogether to get the kit that I need to redo my motor on my trike. So as soon as I'm able to get that up, geez almighty, that tarp's making a lot of noise. Bubba, you try to throw a tire or something on top of that tarp, keep it from ripping anymore? He ain't listening to me. If he is, he can't hear me anyway. I don't think. But anyway, yeah. Talk to me about $80. I can get that, and then we're gonna start tearing down the motor and doing that. I'm gonna try to do a video on all of that. Don't block me, bro. There's a name. Don't block me, bro. Okay. Go say so. Be nice and you won't be blocked. Eh. Although I don't really block people very often. Because ain't nobody nice anymore. It's this messed up world we live in. Too many demons flying around. Too many people getting engulfed. Oh, no. Somebody blocked you. Uh-oh. It wasn't me. What did he say wrong? Or did you block him because he said, don't block me? If so, that makes it even funnier. You blocked him because it said, don't block me. I see. Who blocked you? I did not know that everybody in the chat cannot tell who blocked who. For the longest time, up until now. Now, I'm not going to give it up this time. I'm not going to say anything. Can't trust Google. But before, when I was saying something to the moderators that that did the blocking, I was saying something to them just because I thought everybody knew. I didn't know that it was actually hidden from everybody. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. So maybe Arizona. All right, buddy. We'll see you later, Mad Mac. Backpedaling. How'd you get backpedaling out of that? Was he backpedaling? Oh, now, hey, there's another thing. If a person is backpedaling out of something, don't you look at that as a cry for help too? Truth is the truth. But what is the truth? Don't tell me about the truth. You can't handle the truth. Oh, my phone won't let me do it. Oh, well, what in the world? My phone done screwed up on me. There we go. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if I can put this up here. Prove me wrong. Nothing Mac has ever said has been true. Ah, I got another Mac hater, huh? Well, why does Mac get under so many of his name or under y'all's names? Why does he get under y'all's skin so easily? Oh, hey, Miss Nikki, how are you? Yours is personal, going back to see, and you know him. You know Mad Mac, and so does Deborah, and I do, and a lot of people out there at the Slaps. But a lot of the people that have something to say about him don't never know, or don't even know him. They just know what little bit they hear. Point is if he's telling the truth about the cancer, that's a sad situation, and nobody should be messing with him about that. If he's lying about it, that's a cry for help. And try to figure out how to help him. Rotters is everybody's favorite. What is that? Dermatologist knows the truth. He's your favorite because he's blue. You know how long Rotters has been a moderator on my channel? I started sometime back there in the Goonies. I've taken him off of there like twice. Um, uh, once it was a misjudgment. That was I I had I was told about something he had smarted off really mean and hateful about me in another chat. and so I took him off of the moderator. But it was like the next day that I found the actual video, and he was just he was just trying to make it funny. So then I put it back, and then the second time I took him off of there was when I wiped everybody out of the deal. Speaking of which, why is Nikki's not? Nikki had a wrench, didn't she? I just noticed that. Wait a minute. Routers, you're the only one in here with a wrench? Huh. What happened there? Oh, I'm not giving a wrench to Sam or someone that says they're Sam. Who's this Sam guy? Or whatever y'all call him. I'm not scared. Who's this? That's one of Sam's trolls, huh? Someone that really doesn't like him. A lot of people don't like Sam. Wish that boy would get his head right. He's messed up in the head really bad. If you were Sam, why in the world would you be talking about you getting rid of your dogs so that you can sell your puppies or whatever in the world it was that you put in there? That's why I said I don't think that's Sam. Not even Sam's. Uh, I don't know. Sam's all right if he just stay out of that dark side. He's got a really bad dark side that is. And it's a demon he's fighting with. I can tell you that. I know. I felt it. That's how them demons cut loose in me when he went after that lady. Oh, I was mad. I didn't win it. Yeah, I went way over. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have been that mad, but at the same time, I had a right to. Willy Wonka. How's the chocolate factory? The old dog wouldn't listen. You got to make him listen. Mine's a hard headed little turd too. He won't listen for crap. He listens now though. All right, all right, all right. Mad because I uncovered him. It's your lazy day, huh? Guess it's my lazy day today too, huh? Can't exactly do what I was gonna do. I'm finishing here. They're reorganizing our our trailers and trying to get everything buckled down right and ready. I haven't heard from Pops though, so I don't know what the deal with the California trip is. I don't know what's going on with that. Because if he doesn't go, there's no point in us going yet. I have to wait until I had to wait until I have the means to. I lost that cab company. I'm moving back up here and stuff. I lost my ass really bad, literally. I sold the cab company down there for about an eighth of what I should have sold it for, and come up here to put the cab company in, and literally went through every bit of that money trying to put the cab company in here, and eventually ended up broke and not able to keep going as on a cab company. They were digging for They have way too many permits, way too much requirements on the insurance and all of that, especially for a small town. Small town, you just don't make enough. Yeah, I'm in Tennessee. I live in Tennessee now. Poor puppy is starved now. Oh, I hope not. I don't know. I think he'll take care of the puppies all right. I hope so. I still got hope for him. I hope he, I hope he settles down and gets his head straight. He was all right until he was introduced to YouTube, and now he's uses it for a port to let his demons fly loose. Yeah, he is temperamental about him, ain't he? Well, it takes all kind. Unfortunately, that's one of them tough pills to take. That guy is. I still regret bringing him to YouTube. I got video proof I was the one that brought him to the YouTube. He would have ended up in YouTube eventually anyway, but man, I feel bad for that. He has messed with a lot of people. Cheers, guys. Thanks, Tommy. Don't bring no more. Extra food is what he's gonna be back to. Sam thinks he can have shrimp on taxpayers' time aware. Alright, guess we'll be rubbing in his. Well, you're not too. You're not too talkative. So, what do you mean by after this month? Um, who was it that said that? Willie? I mean, somebody turned him in or caused them not to get him or something. He gets like a monthly check or something, I think. It's a disability, I believe. Probably. Yeah, that was the last time he listened was when he was listening to YouTube. Hmm. Blame us. It's the state. What's the state doing? Oh, Willie, I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody really deserves dumpster food. I've had my fair share of dumpster food. It's a have to situation, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do when you're hungry. Biden's doing it. Wait a minute. What is Biden doing? Honestly, what isn't he doing? Personally, taking care of the country. That's what he isn't doing. We were better off with that loudmouth Trump. I don't know. I'm not going to get into a political conversation, though. I don't know enough about it. I stay out of it. I figure let the medias do whatever they're going to do as long as they leave me alone. But it is really. No, I said I wasn't going to get into that conversation. Never mind. Stop. Hold it. Brakes. Come here, little man. What's up, buddy? What's up? What do you want? You want to go outside in that? You want to go out there and see the stuff blow around everywhere? You going to watch TV? Or watch phone? You hear them tarps? He's freaking out. He's like, what is that noise? That's them tarps, buddy. You be alright? I put new tarps up. I got $100 and something, $160 worth of brand new tarps I had to put up there when we come back from Louisiana. These windstorms, man, they'll tear the tarps off. But we haven't got the skeleton built over top of it all yet. Once we get that built and then start put a regular roof over top of both campers with a front and back porch. We're gonna use some trees. I've got the trees already marked out. Which ones I'm dropping to do that. We're gonna do the pole uprights, um, made out of the trees. Just take them and kind of debark them the best you can and seal them in and burn the end of them that's going in the dirt and it keeps it from rotting. And we're gonna stand them up straight and then make us a pitched roof, not a strong pitch, but enough for good water flow, gutter system around it, and everything for water and all of that. Eventually, that's why I figure if we, as long when we do head towards California, it's probably only going to be for a few months or so. Probably wouldn't be no more than maybe 6 months. It won't be no year or nothing. I know we spent a year down in Louisiana, and then we come back and this place was destroyed. Everything we cleaned up was drug out again. Uh, just everything was just destroyed, and what wasn't destroyed by the wind was just falling apart. It's like starting all over again. Vote for recreational weed next week. Good, that'd be great. Maybe I'll move back to Oklahoma. Not. That's that one place I just hate being. I don't know. It's really because that's I don't know. It's the old stomping grounds. It's where I did all my stupidity. It's where I got in trouble a bunch of times. It's where I played with drugs I shouldn't have, and yeah, all the people there knew me really well. Even when I built that first cab company and all, but they knew a side of me that I put away. I'm not that guy no more, so I don't know. I guess it's every time I go back into that town and stuff, I end up running into uh, old pill dealers or something, and 'cause that was my big thing back in the day was pills. I'm glad. I'm so thankful that God took me from that. Yeah, I hate going to Oklahoma. Every time we go there to go visit, I hate going through there. We're always going right through the town I lived in. Always end up running into my ex-wife or her family or old friends or something, and they just don't. They don't understand it. Pill cravings suck. Oh my god, dude! Did have I ever told you about uh when I quit everything? I went to Muskogee and I was living there for a while, and um, I had prayed to God to help me take all the pills away and stuff because I was going too deep into it. I was doing like Tracy does on there, snorting her pills and stuff, and I was just out there and decided I needed away from it. Decided to quit and quit cold turkey, and all the medicine that I was on and everything. I found out later on the doctor said there was that he was surprised I made it doing it that way. There's some medications you can't just quit. It drove me insane, and literally I was visually seeing and physically fighting demons in that house. I literally tore that house up and the inside of it, and um, It took, I'd say about a month and a half before I finally snapped out of it. And honestly, I don't really remember a lot of it. I remember bits and pieces of it, but it's like a nightmare trying to remember it. It's just, it's like some kind of sci-fi thing that you would see on TV, and that's the only way it comes out. So yeah, that's why I gotten away from all of it. Swore up and down I'd never mess with pharmaceutical stuff ever again, and I didn't for the most part. I mean, I've taken some antibiotics a few times. Here recently when I had a tooth, I took some antibiotics and stuff, but very seldom ever even take a Tylenol. I have no interest in pills at all, none. I'm serious. I mean, I get flashbacks when I take my vitamins in the morning. I mean, yeah, that's where I done it all. Was there in Oklahoma? Yeah, yeah, they can cause seizures. They said I had a couple of them. It was evidence of it. What kind of uh, that's where some of the hold on, hold on a second, y'all. Um, it's really windy. The tarp came off of the front porch. The tire and metal frame came off of the top of the other trailer, and it feels like we're in the middle of a tornado with the sun out. How's the weather there? That's why I have so long of comments in the chats as I talk them out. I talked to Tex. I was Selena was wanting to know how the weather was here, but anyway, yeah. Any of you that uh, go through that trouble with pills, or have that trouble with pills, or is trying to just need somebody to talk to, I know a lot about it, unfortunately, and I'm a good person to talk to. Just putting that out there. My encounter with other hard drugs was also there in Oklahoma. Um, my encounter with like meth and stuff like that, but it was a very short, brief encounter. I didn't got in it for, I don't know, a couple months, and very quickly found out I was going off the deep end and got out of it quick. So I really don't know a whole lot about that, but I know enough. I know enough to stay away. Uh, right, sunny and clear. Oh no, I was telling her what the weather was here. Um, it's easy to take pills to get a hold of you. Oh yeah, yeah they can. So riders, you know what I'm talking about. It drives you insane. You can't seem to ever find anything that you don't. It's hard. It takes a long time before you're finally able to get up in the morning and drink you a cup of coffee and hit the day and be okay with it. And not think, well, I gotta have this to start my day, or that to, you know what I mean. It took a lot of coffee to do it though. Coffee was Coffee was the peacemaker at the house. It was the only thing the only thing where I could and get some relief there. Yeah. Oh, what are you grunting at? What are you grunting at me? Uh, yeah, it takes away the happy place. Yeah, yeah, it does. It's just another tool that the devil uses to engulf people. You know, some people can handle it. Some people can take a little bit of medicine that the doctor says to take. For this or that or whatever else, and they can walk away from it, no problem. Some people, like myself, as soon as I felt that difference of a feeling or whatever else, it you just wanted it every day. That's a hell I wouldn't wish on anybody. Alex Monroe couldn't handle it. I don't know who that is. There's a lot of people that can't handle it. Opiate addiction is ranks way up there and with reasons that people use for those as reasons for like suicide and uh, things like that. It's a very, very dark and demonic thing that they did. I'm not saying all medication is bad or anything by no means, but how can it? But how can I say any of it's good when you know even the medicine itself shows that it's not good. Look at the side effects. You're trading one thing for another, and hey, collecting data on everyone so they could control people by a algorithm. Actually, yeah, that's been started since way back. That was Tesla was started with the sound frequencies. Not the company Tesla, the man. Uh, what was his name? Oh, something Tesla, whatever. I can't remember his name, but anyway, yeah, he was showing how different frequencies, and even the Bible talks about that. Just like the chord that David played, that pleased God's ears. It was a certain chord that was played. It's a certain sound, a certain frequency, and they can manipulate people through that. I believe that too. I believe they're going to start doing that here real soon if they haven't already. My mom, when I was little, I was born and raised around church and stuff, Pentecostal apostolic churches. And I guess that's why I'm so screwed up. uh, I was brought up around that, and my mom, she's into a lot of, and she was on a lot of medicine and stuff. So you know, she didn't make sense all the time, but when she did, it was crazy. Um, she was talking about the government controlling the weather on a machine called the harp, and she was showing me in the Bible where it was and stuff. I still haven't found it since then, but she was showing me, and then it's funny with just what a few years back they exposed the harp with the government messing with stuff that's actually causing hiccups in the weather, And I just found it unique, that all of our elders have been telling us that stuff like this is coming, and look at the way the world is now. It's here. They're going to do more than just control people with the. Made it worse. Yep. Yeah, Rodney, that it does. So, let's get off of dark subjects and topics. Let's talk about something positive. Let's try that positive. Did I get the accent right? Does that sound like the Eddie? He was talking about that positive. Anyway, here's something else to talk about. What do y'all think? And sitting at home going stir crazy. You hear me? Stir crazy, Rodney. Stir crazy. Flat out stir crazy. Usually, Selena's the one that sits at home, cleans the house, cooks dinner, and waits for us to get home. And now tables have turned, and I am there, and I am going insane. I am not a housewife. Not at all. I do not make a good house person. I figured out a few of the tricks, and not enough of them. Especially we've been. What's wrong with you? What? Did you sit there and you little asshole? Why did you do that? You chewed that toothpick all over my bed. And this crazy dog just looks at me like, yeah, so? Are the mushrooms popping up here? Don't know yet. Not that I've seen. I've seen a few of the ones that grow up the side of the trees and stuff. I've seen a few of those. Uh, wow, that is getting wild out there. I've seen them. I've seen a few of those. Well, yeah, I gotta get seed in the ground too. Yeah, you're right. I need seeds badly. I have a box full of seeds and I cannot find it nowhere. I have no idea. I've looked all over in the shed. I've looked all through this house and I cannot find them. I don't have any plants for the garden. I got all this mulch out front and I got access to a tiller. Plus, my buddy, he he come over and he got my zero turn running. So I got uh I got a few things that are gonna help me out a little bit better this time around. But the problem is though is I still don't know about the trip to California. Without Pops getting a hold of me and telling me what's going on, you know, I hate to get to tilling the garden and then end up going for the summer to the slabs. But I doubt seriously if we're going this summer. We might go next winter, but I think we're gonna stay. Selena likes her job. She really likes her job, and Bubba's working too. He likes his job. He's enjoying it. Um, and she wants me to stay here and get a garden going, and she's gonna buy the turkeys and stuff like that. So you don't want to go in the summer, do you? No, not really. Honestly, I mean, it's Pop's wanting to go, and we're supposed to be leaving like by the uh let's see, what is today? Yeah, we're supposed to be leaving today, and I haven't heard from him in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? He hasn't called or nothing. I haven't heard from him in 2 weeks. So when it rains, we get wet. Not yet, but as soon as the wind stops, I'm gonna go and check and try to fix what I can. Anyway, she wants me to stay here and run a garden and do little odd jobs around uh, the other homesteads around here, and which they've been asking me to do that for a couple of years. They've been begging for me to, because they don't have anybody that can do the kind of golly. Man, if that tarp survives that, I'm gonna be really surprised. I mean, real surprised. But anyhow, uh, they have been wanting me to, you know, do the like I've got this guy down here. I was supposed to go today. Matter of fact, I might do that here in a little while. But he wants me to come and install his water pump on his system. Um, and in return, they've got a bunch of fittings and stuff that I need. Elbows and T's and 90s and stuff like that that I need to start replacing my system. Uh, then the other lady at the other homestead over there, she's got a tree over there she's wanting cut down. It's hanging up in the other trees, and so she's wanting it. She wanting it cut down the rest of the way, which just different odd jobs. They've all got a bunch. Sure, come home. We'll try that. Joking around with Selena on the text messages. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I know they do add up, and I'm good at it. I mean, I should be good at it. I went to for building apartment maintenance at Job Corps. It was a Job Corps course, but I mean, it still was enough to learn how to. I did it. I did building and apartment maintenance. I was a head maintenance tech in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Um, there in Tulsa, they got or outside of Tulsa, um, they have ooh, you hear that wind? Anyway, there's a little town outside of Tulsa I lived in. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I worked at that apartment building, and then I had to go over to Oologah um, twice a week to run them apartments over there. And barn kit people turn into tiny houses. 89. Take all measurements. Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Uh, hey Rodney, go online. You can get all of the measurements. You can get the blueprints. You can print them out. I've done it. I have a whole pamphlet full of them. The blueprints for different ones. I was going to do the same thing. I was going to. They want like $400 a month um, for a what is it, a $20,000 building, or it was a $15,000 one, something like that. I think it was 15,000. But anyhow, $400 a month, and I got to checking it out and stuff, and the material costs, and you better off just buying the material and building one yourself. I mean, you pay 400 and something dollars a month and buy that much worth of material every month, and and just start working on it, and it might take you 6 8 months or longer, but you have it built and you build it yourself. So I'm wanting to put a cabin back there in the back, not like this. This is trailers that are fastened together like a redneck. I don't know, like a redneck double wide. That's what this thing is. Uh, but it's two camper trailers, so it's really actually less room than a regular single wide trailer. A single wide trailer actually would be a quite a step up. Which actually I wouldn't mind finding one if I can get them to back it all the way down there towards the back part. I'd settle for that, but think about building a cabin back there. Yeah, build your own. Yeah, they got the prints online. I know for a fact they got the prints online. Um, uh, I tell you what, because I had the same idea. I've already did a lot of the research. If you email me, and I'll return an email with some pictures of, or actually, I just take pictures of them with my phone, probably the ones that I have. Yeah, there's a trailer mover, a guy that moves trailers, that um that I was going to talk to about. Somebody told me that he would work out a deal, a payment plan, for the because he's always getting those trailers given to him. People want them single wide trailers yanked off of there because they don't want to deal with something with it or whatever else. And I don't mind fixing them up. Uh, I love trying to build something out of nothing. So I was talking to him about a payment plan on moving a trailer, and the next time he comes across one of them ones that they just want it hauled off, he gonna uh, try to get him to haul it over here for me. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I talked to him a couple weeks ago about it, but he was in a hurry. Buddy of mine told me that he does do that though. The people with the land, um, they let you rent. rent it out, it doesn't matter, you know. Uh, anyway, you're able to rent stuff out. So I'm thinking maybe I can get the front trailers up to where they are um, in good shape, you know, and get the running water and all situated for them and everything, and then get us a bigger trailer and shove it all the way back to back of property and maybe rent the front one out. I had a guy that was going to rent it out if we were going to the slabs. He was going to pay me $300 a month to live here, which is would be awesome because I only pay $150 a month for the land. So I need to find maybe some other trailer movers or something and see if they, like you're talking about, maybe find one that's a repo or something. Then building places, the places with the buildings, there's more of those around here than there is trailers. There really ain't a lot of trailers here. There's not a lot of people living in trailers here either. Yeah, it would pay for itself. That's what I was thinking. I could rent this out and then live back there and let it pay for itself. And I can put another camper back here on the backside of my shed and rent it out. You know, put a couple. I'm on. I've got a big teepee out here in the front that I started building on. We're gonna do the concrete sheets for the walls up it, um, on top of like chicken wire and stuff. And we're gonna like plaster it like that. And once we get it built, we'll make a little camp thing out of it. You know, like a little Airbnb thing. Just something neat to mess around with. And then back towards the back of the property, there's a couple little. If I did it right, if I make it like a trail coming up to them, there's a couple of really cool little campsite things. I can do a couple of campsites too, because I'm not going to use all of the. I mean, it ain't but 4 acres, but I pretty much I barely take an acre. You know, the other close to 3 acres ain't even messed with it being in a kind of a canyon dip. It's hard to do it, but private RV spot. Hmm. I don't know if anybody could get an RV back there. It's walking path there, and it's all on a hill on a slant. I mean, yeah, if I was to run a driveway all the way back there, but no, I'm just talking about like a trail, you know. But I mean, I could probably do something like that up towards the front, but it's not a private place because this trailer's up here, and then the teepee's going to be up here, and uh, so yeah, not sure. I gotta get back to work on these videos. I got. I was going to try to release. Just been having trouble trying to get that done though. I've got a whole bunch of videos to go through. I wish this weather would go away. I want to go on out there and start working on something. But it's getting about time to go pick something to eat for lunch. I guess I'm gonna see all of y'all later. Need to order a. Hey, there you go. That's a good idea. Yeah, not a bad idea. I can get plenty of them. Got a there's hundreds of acres right across the street from me. Starts, and it's just like there's hundreds of acres out that way. I've looked it up on Google and tried to see what's out past these woods over here across from me, and man, the woods just go forever. And then it's kind of an L shape that goes on up the other way. There's really not a lot. There's not much back behind me. I mean, it's just kind of there's a lot of untouched land back there. And take off through the back of my property, and uh, yeah, there's nothing but woods out there. I've walked a lot of it. Trying to follow that creek all the way down and seeing where it goes into. Goes into a big creek way out there. Oh, I know. I've seen. I've got a. I guess you call them a herd. Uh, there's I think 8, maybe 10 of them that that they bed down back here in the back of my property. I know where they bed down. I'm gonna put a camera up there and see where they bed down. I've been back there 100 times, so they're not. They're used to me going back there. They're used to the scent of me being back there. You know, I see them every now and then, and I'm really surprised because as often as I'm out there shooting guns, you would think them deer would be far off from there, but no, they're right back there. They're probably not when I'm shooting guns, but anyway, I'll talk with y'all later. I'm gonna get on back to finding me something to do here. I gotta go pick something for lunch. Love you guys. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one.